stressful. Where's the world heading? And I'm just like, what are we doing here? What is happening? Why is this man not under a jail? But I was really uncomfortable at the beginning of the year. At the turn of the new year, I was like, I don't feel good at all. This man needs to go by any means necessary. Get him out because he's fucking insane.
All over the world.
He is running America like
into the ground.
but he's running it like a business.
Yeah.
He spouts lies continuously.
So Brooklyn Beckham has gone nuclear on his parents and his siblings, saying, no longer am I going to be controlled by you motherfuckers. Just generally, Black people in general, we are a welcoming people. African people are a welcoming people. And we see our person doing good, going to uplift and celebrate.
Really, really do want Ryan to get an Oscar.
Me too.
I really want
As
them.
best director. 16 nominations, man. The most ever.
It's giving Beyonce.
One film nomination.
It is giving Beyonce.
And on top of the fact, it's a horror. Because Oscars don't respect horrors or comedies historically.
Well, it's more than horror.
It's always about. It's always about drama.
Correct.
The drama of it all. The first AUNTYVENTION of 2026 is going to. Can you guess?
No.
Who do you think?
So much.
There's so much going on.
It's a lot that's taken place already.
Like, there's a family that really needs our help, guys. Really needs our help. The Beckhams.
They do.
They're falling apart at the seams. I'm minding my own business. I mean, you know, dramatic. I'm minding my own business in Ghana, and then I'm seeing the Beckhams have got. I didn't even know they were beefing with their son.
Oh, serious?
It's white people nonsense. I've got so much to do.
It's been for a while that it's been out there that they are no longer talking. The blocking was the biggest thing. That was in summer, and that was big news then.
Well, guys, for those of you who don't know, those of you who are Black and staying out of white people nonsense, come with me as I learn today, years old, about the Beckham's family feud. So Brooklyn Beckham has gone nuclear on his parents and his siblings, saying, no longer am I going to be controlled by you motherfuckers. Oops, first few minutes. No longer am I going to be controlled by you lot. I am breaking free from the shackles of being a Beckham. Because he says, my family is living a lie. They're behind closed doors, is a whole heap of mess, and I'm sick and tired of it. Everything, you lift a finger, it's got to be endorsed by some sort of brand. Can't do nothing, can't move, and they hate me wife. And now, his wife is...
They didn't like when two became one.
Right.
Exactly. What's the name? Nicole Peltz?
Nicola Peltz.
Yeah.
She's a daughter of who?
Some billionaire.
Some billionaire.
The Peltz family are
a big old thing.
Very
and they're
big. Very big.
Staunch Trump supporters apparently, and all of that
very
stuff.
much Republicans.
So definitely the family that if you're a lefty, you don't want to be part of your life, but it is what it is. So Victoria Beckham's not been a fan, and it's been tension, very Dallas, very Dynasty for those of you old enough to remember. And then the other day, Brooklyn was like, no more shall I be quiet. I shall release my tension to the world.
Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
Before he did that, the other Beckham son made a statement first.
What was that son saying?
He was basically saying...
Which was his name? Miami?
Was it Cruz?
No, it was Cruz.
Miami.
Yeah, that's probably what her dad used to say about him. Yes. That's what I was alluding to. The first big breakup happened in the summer.
Okay, go ahead. Let's go talk about that one.
No, let's explain what Cruz said.
So Cruz was like, my mother and father, my parents haven't unfollowed anybody. It was my brother that did it. Blah de blah de.
Oh yeah, because there was a big unfollowing.
So that's what happened.
Okay, yes. And then Cruz spoke out.
But the unfollowing, actually, the brothers unfollowed Brooklyn in summer.
Yes.
How many brothers are there?
There's 3 brothers and 1 daughter.
Yeah.
Okay, so name them. There's Cruz.
There's Brooklyn, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper.
Right.
Yeah.
All these lovely names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's. But the split was noticeable with David turning 50.
Yes.
Right.
And
what
that
happened?
Brooklyn and his wife weren't at his big bash.
Yes. Oh.
And then that's when there was more speculation that actually nobody's been seeing Brooklyn with his family
for a while.
For a couple of years.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
But obviously he lives in LA and they are back here. So you could
kind
of like poo-poo it, but those in the know that follow them was like, well, clearly something has taken place from since the wedding.
Aha.
Because we're not seeing Brooklyn around the place. And then it was certified with David's 50th
it's right here,
birthday
my
because
notes.
Brooklyn wasn't actually there. So there had already been shit is going on, but Victoria was getting the brunt of she doesn't like the wife. That was the news. It was like, it's Victoria that's the problem. She doesn't like the wife, and they are ostracizing Brooklyn. There's more news to what he said in his,
Yes.
I haven't spoken for years, but now I'm going to speak.
And he spoke, he did. There's quite a
7
few.
slides.
7 slides of stories, a lot of breakdown. There's a lot of words. I don't think I'm going to read it all. You guys, it's out there. It's a lot. But basically, it's like I'm not being I'm not being bound by Brand Beckham. Everything's about branding. Everything's about you've got to go through the media. Everything's talking points. All this stuff. So he's like, no more, no more. And my mother at the wedding, and there's been a cacophony of gifs and memes about
Brilliant.
what possibly happened. But apparently, mother took over the first dance, said, no, not you two. It's going to be me one. And I'm going to be the one that's going to lead the first dance. And apparently, she either twerked, she ballerinaed, she did split jumps. I don't know what she did.
Mark Anthony called him to the stage and he was like, what's going on? This is not part of the schedule.
Yeah. So apparently, she rocked things up to rock down.
You know, on the Reddit streets,
Okay,
what they're saying is actually, you can go on to Vogue now and read everything that took place in their wedding. And their first dance happened. That took place. Mark Anthony didn't come on until 11 o'clock. There was 3 sections to it. There had been 3 other dances. And it was Mark Anthony that called him up and then said, also, the most beautiful woman in here, and said Victoria Beckham was that most beautiful woman, and she danced with her son. So they did the mother and son dance. It wasn't his first dance, but his wife was vexed that Mark Anthony called Victoria Beckham the most beautiful woman in here on her wedding day. And she apparently left crying.
And also there's a thing
that's
with
when it
dress.
I'm sensing such a lack of sympathy.
Let's get there.
From you.
Let's get there. And also the wedding dress. I thought I don't, because again, white people nonsense. There's a lot. What happened with the dress? Apparently she had a dress.
Victoria, apparently.
Apparently it was supposed to be Victoria.
Victoria
making the
Beckham
dress.
dress. Obviously, Victoria, for those of you who don't know, Victoria wasn't posh in the beginning.
An amazing
Now she became
designer.
posh. And now she become the designer of the designers, Miss Victoria
The wedding
Beckham brand.
dresses though, isn't it? As well, I mean the rest of it, but the wedding dresses are doing quite well.
Yeah.
So I've heard.
I hear not all of her business does well, but
No, he's had to bail her out.
apparently this is the thing. So there's lots out there that Nicola is an absolute spoiled brat nightmare of a woman. And it seems like within her making this dress, their relationship was falling apart.
Right.
And it wasn't, all designers will know, Victoria isn't the one doing the dress.
Right.
She isn't even generally the chief designer. It's just her name.
Yeah.
But the designing team was like absolutely we're not dealing with her anymore.
Oh, so Nicola was a problem in that.
So they
mix-up.
pulled out their services, like we are not dealing with her. And then her stylist then found her a wedding dress that she could wear.
And so that caused.
But it was super close to the actual wedding though.
So it's all,
one of the issues.
weddings high tension. So in all of that. So guys, in all of this, we definitely think this family needs an auntyvention. Because there's others, some people are like, there seems to be more people in favour of Beckham and, what's her name? Victoria and David. I forgot his name, big man footballer of all time. David and everyone's kind of seemingly, or seems the majority are siding with the parents, saying that little boy Brooklyn, stop throwing your rich boy toys out the pram. It's standard procedure for mother not to like your bride. It is what it is. Mother-in-law woes are always thing. It's not that deep. It's not that deep if your family wants to keep their shit behind closed doors. It's not that deep. They're branding. I don't know. But it seems seemingly the streets are for Victoria and David saying, Brooklyn, stop being so entitled and getting your Harry and Meghan on. Relax. However, others are like, free yourself, and why should you be bound by Brand Beckham? What is all of that about? Can you just live your life and just be a little rich boy with your wife? You're a bit toxic, but it is what it is. Do your thing, grow, be free. Be free. How do we resolve this family drama?
Certified that has been established, it was not their first.
It was not their first
Is that
dance.
because of how Vogue wrote it?
Well, it's the first dance happens and there is an account. They had their first dance.
Right.
Another dance takes place.
Okay. And there's no
That
way
dance.
that
and
article is
also
incorrect.
Mark Anthony wasn't their first
I
dance
know,
song.
but I'm just saying there's
Yeah.
no way that article
Mark
is
Anthony is the
incorrect.
ex-husband of
Or big
J
twist.
Lo,
Yeah.
and he's a
Well,
Latin
Well,
music
he
star.
said it. He said Mark Anthony called and
No,
Vogue,
I don't mean
Vogue
that. I mean, there's
establishes
no
that as well.
way that the
No,
Vogue
Mark
report
Anthony is not the first
That's
dance.
not what I'm saying. There's no way that the Vogue article
It's
has-
biased.
is biased or has changed the order of things. There's
Well,
no
it was
way.
written in 2022. It's 2022.
I
So-
know, but what I'm saying is when people attend a wedding and they're doing like an article on it, is it chronological? That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
But is it definitely?
It's
Do we know that?
chronological.
I believe
Throughout
that-
the day,
Okay.
this is where I was, this is what happened. And Mark Anthony wasn't his first
Okay.
dance.
I would
So
believe
even
that.
him saying Mark Anthony brought me, and the reporter says Mark Anthony performed, Victoria danced with Brooklyn. Like it's all
I think-
there.
I would
Go
just
on.
want to say I would believe that a publication like Vogue would have the facts. I'm sensing a team Victoria and David and a team
Team
Brooklyn.
Victoria and David.
No, I'm not
I don't know.
Brooklyn at all.
The
I
other
think
way
he's
round
a
is what you're
spoiled.
saying.
Oh, the way round.
entitled
Sorry, your
shit.
team
I'm
Brooklyn.
not Team Brooklyn. I'm conflicted in
Oh,
both
right. Okay,
things.
cool. Okay, let's go.
I'm firmly on Victoria and David's side.
Yeah.
I actually truly believe that Brooklyn is a spoiled brat, and you shouldn't be out in your family business, because this is of nothing. This is literally shit happens in weddings.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has to deal with it, and you get on with your life. Have you seen his photography book and his cooking? He already is like, you're not very talented in any way, shape, or form. Your wife is known to be an absolute bitch. I think it's gone to your head. I feel like he's done that classic, you're in with a family who probably don't think very highly of your family. Like that your family are mere millionaires to their billionaires.
Right.
You lucked out getting this girl anyway and marrying her. And I doubt her dad was like, you're not her first pick. I just feel like he's going against his family to be like, I'm with the pelts type of thing.
Right.
And I think they probably knew what type of heathens he's married into, and they didn't want anything to do with it. And I hear she wanted to adopt a black baby to be like
Did you
Angelina
hear that on the
Jolie.
Reddit streets?
No, this was somebody talking about it. It was her ex makeup artist, because she goes through staff a lot.
Okay.
Said he wants a child. She was like, my modeling career, I don't want to affect my figure, but let's adopt a baby. And in the let's adopt a baby, she said, let's adopt a black baby and I'll be favored like Angelina Jolie.
I think two things can be true. I think that she can be all the things that people are saying about her. She can be a bitch. She can be a sport cow,
Who's a she?
as in Nicola.
Nicola.
Okay.
I think that can be true. However, I also think that the Beckham brand can take precedent for certain things. I definitely think that is the likelihood of that being a fact. Looking at how Victoria and David have behaved over the last 25 years, brand comes first the majority of the times. They are very in some of the things that they participate in, it's brand Beckham over a lot of things. Brooklyn has not had the opportunity, and you can call him spoiled and say all of those things, but we have talked about kids being thrown into the limelight against their will. We've spoken about that here. And if he's been thrown into the limelight against his will, as have all of his siblings, and he doesn't necessarily want to be involved in Brand Beckham, he's entitled not to be. The parts that I don't like are all the public shit. But that's on both sides, because the other brothers are being pretty petty. So that's, he, at that stage when he did his 6-page story or whatever the fuck it was kind of like coming back and setting the record straight, because there was a lot of noise out there. He hadn't actually said anything before that. It was just noise. It was the other brother that was saying a lot of stuff. So if you've got Brand Beckham coming for you all the time, and you just want to live your life with your wife across the pond, and you're getting on with it, but Brand Beckham keeps coming at you, you may get to the point where you're like, you know what, fuck this shit. I didn't ask to be in Brand Beckham. I didn't want to be touted about like I'm fucking Prince Harry on the steps of Paddington Hospital. I didn't ask for any of that shit.
So then how do we, like, I hear both of you. I think what I'm enjoying is the black breakdowns because, like, listen, black mamas are going to be all up in the mix and they're going to take the shine and the wedding's not about you, all this kind of stuff, and you're being spoiled. But that's like people talking from lack of privilege and all that type of stuff.
More than the wedding, though.
I know, I think it's more this, obviously, I'm just saying the balance of it all. I think, I agree. I think there's not enough tea, like toxic tea, for this to be exposed. I think he could have cut away. You don't need to speak out because you didn't say anything. You didn't say,
No.
I've been abused, I've been beaten.
Well, he
therefore,
thought he was saying something.
He thought
she
he was
hijacked my first dance. And it's
I
like,
mean,
come
that's
on, bro.
nothing. That's minor. Like, it really is, in the grand scheme of things that happen at births, deaths, and funerals, all that type of
But it's the other stuff
birth,
he spoke
weddings,
about.
and funerals.
He spoke about having anxiety. He spoke about those types of
Yeah,
things and
yeah,
having
yeah.
to grow up with that. So that cannot be diminished.
Okay.
The wedding is the wedding. It's the other things that he spoke about, not having control of his own life for all of his life. That's what the focus should be on. But people are like, he mentioned the wedding.
Yeah.
Acting,
I
Okay.
think we haven't. This is the thing because Brooklyn has done various little creative endeavors that are not the greatest, and he has had his parents' support. I don't know. It just feels like he's plucking this out of, like, you want a beef. You want to cause an issue because this is, and if we didn't know, if there wasn't so much information that Nicola does this shit, then it would be like, okay, maybe there's more validity to it. But she also, before getting with him, went out with, the two Palestinian models. The name's just gone out of my head.
Bella and
Bella
Gigi.
went out with their brother and ostracized him from his family until they broke up, and now he's back with his family again. But this seems to be a pattern. This is what she does. So it's like, nah.
She could be a bitch.
But there's no substance to what he was saying. Maybe this is just being a Gen Xer. Like, the anxiety thing really feels like very easy for a Gen Z to pluck out. But you were out here doing shit before you got with her. Where was the anxiety there? You was participating with your family.
Maybe that was part of Brand Beckham. And if you feel like you've been controlled and they're telling you...
Until you get with this girl.
Let's think about this. Like, even like if we look at the Kardashian Jenners, right? Kylie was the least talented of them all. She was forced or told, you need to... What can we find for you? And the makeup thing happened. And that's become her whole brand and the surgery and all of that kind of shit, yeah? How do we know that Victoria and David, well, Victoria and David, I won't just put it on her, are out here not saying the same sort of thing? They are a brand. They've been a
for
brand.
their kids.
Yeah, like do something. Like one of them, like Harper, she's the footballer. Romeo's the model. I don't know what Cruz does. I have no idea. But there is like all of the kids are doing something. There is a brand. They are
what you're saying, but what you're saying, I think, I mean, again, I feel...
Talking about control, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm feeling very lacking in this situation because I've not paid them one iota of attention. But in hearing what you're both saying, I think there's nothing wrong with saying, kids, we are super rich. You need to do something.
That's not what I think it is.
But I think, and then I can understand there being an element of control because what goes on behind closed doors, because they are the Beckhams, and Victoria has worked very hard to become the Beckhams. We all knew she grafted from being a non-posh to being posh to being high. We saw her grift from Spice Girls. She was on it. I'm going to be an A-lister. She was the first one to distance herself from the Spice Girls.
As soon as she
not
got
about
with
that.
David,
And
that became their brand.
yes,
The WAG thing,
yes,
that whole name, that's founded in her.
Yeah, so I'm saying she grifted her way up to the upper echelons of society. That was her grift. I'm not being poor and cockney. I'm going to be posh. That was her thing. If she's like, we're not going back there. We know it's terrible down there in the ghetto. Let's stay up there. So they might have an over-controlling, like, kids, this is what it is. Let's be aligned. Let's be on brand. I don't know if I was that person. I might be like, you know what, kids, let's be on brand. Let's keep our shit behind closed doors. Let's not let people come and destroy what we got. Maybe and I think Victoria is wily. When you're that type of person that grafts to the top, you're super wily, you're super cunning, you're super, maybe not book smart, but street smart. She might see it, that Nicola Peltz is like, Brooklyn, you're being thrown to the walls and you're playing with fire that you don't understand. So I'm kind of wanting to understand a bit more of where Victoria's coming from. I'm slightly leaning towards her.
But you know that Brooklyn, before this, hasn't spoken.
I understand.
all of the things that you've heard have not come from him. So the idea that he is now throwing his dummy out and, you know, against his family, this statement, whether you, as I said, two things can be true. Whether you think he's a sport brat or not, this statement has come off of the back of him having to hear the backlash from his family publicly.
But not all the way. That isn't all the way. Because there's also other things that Nicola has probably been feeding blogs about Victoria for quite a few years. And the boys only retaliated when it was put in the Mirror that David and Victoria had blocked Brooklyn. And then that's when Cruz was like, that is not true. This is fictitious. He woke up and blocked all of us. Now, the boys had unfollowed him, but they hadn't blocked him. And then he blocked them. And that was all that Cruz...
So the siblings are doing sibling shit.
That was what Cruz was saying. He had the article there, so it wasn't from nowhere. It wasn't like the Beckhams had placed an article with the Mirror. He was responding to the article that was basically shaming his parents.
Yeah.
And he was like, that ain't true. They ain't done that shit.
And I get that.
They didn't say anything.
I think
now Brooklyn has come back with his 7-page of woes, which just isn't really... Of all the woes that all the kids can have against their parents, bro, this is minute. Even them saying, like, hand over the Beckham name, like, literally, we want that branding. If you know what the Pelts do to brands, you would try and take your brand name. Because what they do is they buy it, they destroy the company, and then they're like, yeah, so then we're gonna reshuffle and put it on the market. So you wouldn't want them to do that with the Beckham name.
I'm
so
not
it's
saying
understandable.
I'm not saying the Pelts are not evil. I'm not saying any of that. I just think it is also possible, regardless if you think he's led a privileged life or not, that he has not been in control of the things that he wants to do.
Sure.
Because he's been shoved into the limelight before he was even out of the womb.
Sure.
Before he even took his first breath.
But he also isn't that kid. Like he's not Willow or Jaden. Like he hasn't had that trajectory. Like honestly, his photography book is shite.
No, I don't mean about the things that he's done or his achievements. I'm talking about him being thrusted into the limelight.
Just his image. But even that, they haven't done anything more than anybody else. Like I don't think.
It's not about anybody else. It's about as an individual, you not being in control.
I'm talking about what they have put out of their children isn't excessive in any way. It's not like they've been wheeled out. It's not like they had like Brooklyn Romeo and Cruz's clothing line and these lot were modeling. Like, they just haven't done that. Like the Kardashians, yes, you can obviously see you were rolled out. Your identity was sold. The Beckhams haven't done that with their kids.
I haven't seen that either, and I'm thinking. I think that definitely don't undermine what that being a part of the Beckham brand does to a child.
As a famous family.
As being famous, you're born into the limelight. It's not at your control, and that could be oppressive. That could be stressful and oppressive for someone. You don't know, even down to going to schools and be like, you're a Beckham. All that stuff can be harmful and detrimental to some people. So he has every right to step away. But I am with what you're proclaiming ain't that deep. And it's not to undermine how these things can affect different people, because everyone's got different temperaments and different sensibilities. But I don't think what he's done or what he's saying or what he's revealing at this stage is enough to warrant what he's done. He could just step away, be quietly and just be, I'm off this. I'm not into this. I don't know how they move forward. I think David was asked on the red carpet somewhere, and he said, kids are going to make mistakes. Kids got to do what they're doing. But Victoria hasn't spoken, and I think they're going to do the very keep stum and not say too much, as they do generally anyway. I think in regards to reconciliation, where are we at on the reconciliation? Should they?
Family's family, man. Yeah. They'll get over shit. They'll have to get over shit.
Yeah, you have to. But I don't
What should Victoria do as a mother? Do you think she should
I think as a mother, you have to get to the point, well, this is me, yeah? If I'm a mother and I don't like my child's partner, and I've said it, and it gets to the point where they don't want to talk to me or deal with me because of that partner, I have to still deal with them. I have to be able to suck that shit up somehow. I've made myself clear, you know that I'm here for you, but I'm not going to not see my kid because of someone else. That's not going to be me.
I feel like that's the
thing.
The crazy... It's hard though, because maybe she is truly insufferable.
Yeah.
and it would be really hard to have her around. Like, you know, some people are like that. They suck all of the air out of the space when they're there.
Yeah.
And that would be really hard to deal with if that's your child and that's who he's decided, oh my God, that's my wife. Like, that would be a hard place. I feel for her. And
Who's
I
the
actually
her?
think for
Say names.
Victoria,
Okay.
how David was about his 50th, like, I just want to spend time with you, Brooklyn, not with your wife. I think that is understandable.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I think
you have
that's
to do that.
I think
You've
that's
got to
fair.
and that's where I'm like, he does sound like he is being controlled, contrary to what he says. That you thought that it was unreasonable for your dad to say to you, I just want to spend time with you.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, it must be me and my wife. No.
Relax.
Yeah.
Because
I
even
think
the
that's
wife
totally
should be like, go and
reasonable.
see your dad.
Go and
That
do
part.
shit with your dad.
I mean,
yeah.
if your wife has got the wherewithal, first of all, you wouldn't be in that space where your in-laws don't even want you around. So if that be the case, you should then be like, okay, look,
I don't know,
we don't have
sometimes in-laws
tension.
are fuckeries.
Yeah, sometimes that is
Yeah.
the thing. That is real. That is
No,
most
I'm just
definitely.
saying that,
Some
but then-
in-laws, they don't like you
Yeah.
in it, but
Yeah.
you should be able to
To be
separate
discerning
yourself.
Yeah.
And just say, this is your dad's 50th.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Go
yeah.
and spend time with your family. You're always with me and my family.
Yeah.
Go and spend time
Yeah.
with your family.
You should be that woman.
Yeah.
I think parents, leave the door open for your son because he's your son. But at the same time, both sides, live in your truth. Live in your genuine truth. Brooklyn, if this is your truth, all good. Just keep it moving. No more talking. Just keep it moving. Unless you've been literally broken down, abused, they've got a torture chamber in the bottom of the
That's not
basement. I think it's in.
That's not fair.
I think it's like if you've got, just live your truth quietly.
Like,
You're
you ain't
not
got- you
saying
ain't got
anything.
a
I think what I've read, because like I said, I'm the neutral party in here, whereas I know nothing about this. I've not followed them. So what I'm seeing is basic shit. I've seen other rich families go out on, look, we had the filmmakers that were killed by their
Yeah.
son.
Mm.
That's deep.
Of course that's deep.
Do you know what I'm
That's
saying?
got to come
Yeah.
from somewhere.
No, I
Right?
get it. That's what I'm saying. So
And if you look at him, you think, oh, he's led a privileged life. The difference between...
I don't care about the
there's
privilege. I'm not even mentioning privilege again. I'm not even talking about privilege because it happens in all dynamics.
Yeah.
It's not even just about the money. I definitely don't agree with like, because you're privileged, you don't have problems. Just suck it out because you got money. That's not fair on rich kids because rich kids do have problems
Yeah.
and they're probably usually even more fucked up because the world of privilege is mad. So not that. Live your truth, get away. Parents, have the door open for your son, but also don't beat yourself up if your son's a dickhead and his wife's a dickhead.
That part.
Make it slightly on the latch. Like, you have to knock to come in sometimes.
No, I think
Now, there is sorry, I was just going to say. Victoria's, I think she's fine because she may actually score her first #1 ever.
Oh yeah. What's the song? You're out of my
can't-
mind.
no, not for that
The
one.
flipping
It's one of her worst songs.
Yeah.
That's why it is such peak British humour
Yeah.
to pick one of her
Dustiest
dustiest
songs.
tunes and make it a #1. It is so bad. But 25 years later.
25
But
years
also
later.
just think of the amount of memes and everything else. That's
Yeah.
your mum.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
Brooklyn,
Yeah.
you have made your mum be
A
a
joke.
laughing stock. That's your mum.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, no, this.
What if the mum's a bitch though? Like, but I don't know.
But
this,
If
and
your
I
still
mum's
don't-
a
your
bitch,
mum.
no. If
And,
your
and
mum,
you, but
also,
what if
he
she's
used
really
to be
wicked and
close with
evil?
his, and that
But
is
what if she's
across the board.
really
No, people
wicked
are
and
saying
evil?
across the board, Victoria and Brooklyn,
They
before
were.
we got with Nicola, were tight.
I think that's part
That's
of the,
your
I think
that's your
part
mum
of the
now. You're
problem.
watching people
Yeah.
do
mad
be
memes. Yeah.
of and take the piss out of her. It's like I don't
Okay,
think
what
it's
if
going to be easy on him.
Yeah.
Actually, sometimes you do
no,
shit
of course not.
and you
You
think
don't expect it to go that way.
and yeah, you think, oh, I'm right in expressing my feelings. Give it a little bit longer. When you grow up a little bit more, he is gonna see.
How old is he?
I was
They're
stupid.
still young. That's the
How
other
old is
thing.
he? How old is he?
Like
Maybe like
mid-20s.
Yeah.
Is he still in his 20s? This is
Yeah.
bullshit. This is actually
But this is what I'm
bullshit.
saying,
He's
it's
young,
mid-20s.
he's
This is actually bullshit.
Even the fact that he got married was a bit like at your age.
That was the
This is the
whole, and
bullshit.
I think from what other people were saying, both families were like that. Like you
You're
can
too
just
young.
date, innit?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just date. But again, there are folks, because she pissed off a lot of people who were like, she decided, I want to get married this year.
And she,
And Brooklyn was there and she wanted a big fairy tale wedding and he fit the mold.
this
So
sounds,
let's see how long it lasts
Yeah,
before he's
that-
doing
I
a
do
tell-all
kind of
on
feel that.
her, like my life of hell with Nicola. Let's see.
And on that
Let's
note,
see.
well, guys, the auntyvention is, I don't even know what the solution is. Doors open slightly for the sun to come back. Brooklyn,
And son, you have
live
to
your
think
life.
about what you've actually done. I
Yeah.
actually really feel like he should apologize. Even if you are doing the whenever you want to contact me, it's got to be through lawyers now. But what you've done to your family and your mum especially, that she is now a laughing stock, you need to apologize. It will come back to you.
Is that what we're saying? Is that the auntyvention?
Yeah.
And on that note, welcome to Your Aunties Could Never 2026. We're back, baby. I'm Auntie AK, the auntie of all the aunties in the world. And I'm here with...
Oh, she changed it. It's now in the world.
And I'm here with...
I'm Farah, resident Caribbean queen.
I'm Nana, aka the Black Fairy, aka Dark and Lovely.
We're back, babies.
Do you know what I was thinking the other day? I was like, how long have we been doing that intro? I actually wanted to find like when we started doing that
Which
intro.
one?
This
This one. It's
this
been a
one.
year.
It's been more than a year.
No, it's been over a year. It was other studio.
I wanted to find like the first few.
Oh, that's
episodes of
so
us saying
interesting.
that.
I would love to. I can't
Yeah.
think.
Entourages, come on, do
Yeah,
your research.
Do your thing, Entourages.
Somebody going through the archives
Yeah.
should know when that began. Know how that even
guys.
came on.
Hi, it's 2026, baby.
Year.
Yes.
Happy
This is
New
our
Year.
The Bizatch.
Yeah.
The
I know,
Bizatch is back
fuck.
from Ghana.
Oh, my word.
Did I say that right? Did I say it well?
No, you didn't.
Oh, is it because I called you a bitch?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, you said Ghana.
I said Ghana.
No, Ghana.
Ghana.
Say Ghana.
Ghana.
Oh, it's not. Do that.
Why? You was busting up some Grenadian shit before.
When did I say Grenadian stuff?
When we had
Hello,
the
good
boys
night.
on. No, when we had the boys on, you was being offensive.
No, that was
Oh, guns and
guns and
guns
See,
and drugs.
There she goes,
Guns and
being
drugs.
offensive.
But no, but I told you I took it away
To the
from
green,
that.
to the Greens team.
I took it away from that, guys.
Anywho,
Anywho.
2026, 6 year babies.
Yes,
We're back.
We
What's
are.
magical, Nana? You're the fairy of the bunch.
Mhm.
What is magical about the number 6? Praise
No,
God.
it's
This
9.
year is 1 year, actually.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
a number 1 or a 10,
Okay.
depending on how you want to do it. So it's a new beginning,
Mm.
but it starts from actually the middle of February is when
Okay.
you go into that cycle. So it is like last year was the endings, and loads of people noted that.
This is very good.
Isn't
That
it?
there was a
Innit?
lot of endings that took place last
Yeah,
year.
we had endings.
Wow.
Yes,
We did.
and there's a lot of pods, and it wasn't even just us. Like Mama, so there's Mama's Den, and then the Mama
Yeah.
Drama.
Yeah.
They lost a person as well.
Mm.
Like there was a
It's
lot
a
of
shedder.
changes.
Year of shedding.
Yes,
Yeah.
It was a
in
snake year.
Podland.
Was it last year a snake year?
Yes,
Shedding skin. Snake
That's
shed
it.
skin.
and now we're going into the horse.
Yeah.
Because
in
we're
the
going to
Chinese
ride
New
on
Year.
to the success of our lives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And a 1 or a 10 year is about success.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
about literally, you've done all your groundwork, you've let shit go that you needed to let go of, and this is the elevation year.
Yeah.
I love that.
And we should see, I feel like everybody should go on the journey with us and see this elevation that we go into this year.
Indeed.
100%.
Here.
Make it happen, guys. Make it happen.
It's all on
Yeah.
you guys. Like, comment, and
It's
subscribe.
up to you, man.
Yeah.
So look, something wonderful's back.
What's that?
What's back?
Welcome to the family.
This is the craziest thing that
I
you are so gassed at this.
But it's not every
Welcome.
fucking week.
It's whenever we feel like it.
Exactly.
Welcome.
So I feel like even still, although we didn't say the welcome to the family of it all, most episodes we big somebody up.
Yeah, we do.
Just as standard. Like there'll be something that may pop into one of our heads, or somebody has done something great, and it's just like, oh, I saw that was great.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
And that is the welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family's back. But I wanted to say
She
something.
just wants to say it
I just want to say it out loud, officially, welcome to the family is back. We want to welcome people that do amazing things, because enemy of progress is still here, because there's a lot of freaking enemies to get through.
Yes.
But we want to
Balance.
palette cleanse, balance.
Balance.
Palette cleanse with some welcoming to the family, because we are aunties. We're your favourite aunties of all time ever. And aunties know who needs to be in the family, who needs to get the fuck out. We're welcoming some people. So first of all, you know who we're going to big up?
No, I don't.
It was the Oscar announcement today.
Yeah, baby!
And
Highest ever!
yes.
Oh, look, I clapped too much.
Oh, careful. Oh, so let's address the sling in the room.
The
What
sling
the
in
hell?
the room.
Well gone for your arm, girl.
Yeah, it's not my new style. It's I have tennis elbow.
What is that?
Well, I'm self-diagnosing I feel like I have
You
tennis
know,
elbow.
you know I hate. You know I
are you doing
hate
that? Don't laugh at
self-diagnosis. Did you even
me.
Google something? Did you go to the
I went on
doctors?
NHS Direct.
Did you go to the doctors?
I went on NHS
So what is the
Direct.
symptoms of tennis elbow?
Not actually like I understand it, because even if you do go to the doctors, they do just say it's like
tennis.
a muscle strain. and that
Exactly.
it's
How did you do it? What are you doing?
basically
You don't have to do anything, my love. It can come from repetitive movements. So
Really?
typing, if you Google it now,
Repetitive
it's like
movements.
typing.
it's basically what they do call it repetitive.
Yeah,
It's not
that's
called
what it
tennis
is.
elbow anymore.
I
but
mean, yeah.
Is it that whatever?
No,
How
you do that
repetitive?
shit.
No, I'm just asking us how.
I did that.
You said
like
continuous
typing.
typing.
But
Typing
basically,
too much
the
on your
pain,
phone.
all of that shit.
Yeah, she
The
holds her
pain,
phone a lot.
Also, Perry,
all of that
menopause.
shit.
frozen elbow, that
everything.
frozen shoulder. It's all a part of
So
it.
what's
all that.
happening to you?
So effectively, what's happened is I started to have a pain on the outside of my elbow,
Oh, no.
and then that pain quickly spread down my whole entire arm to my
No.
wrist. And so, yes,
So what do you need to do?
exercise, sling, ibuprofen,
Who told you that?
anti-inflammatory, NHS Direct.
And do you have the elbow thing, the pad?
No.
Yeah, that
I know,
it
I have to
really
buy it.
helps.
I
It really
know.
helps.
I
Like
have
you
to
need
get it.
that as well, so that when you're
Typing, you've got to have,
sitting,
you need
you
an
have the
ergonomic.
padding.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
got an ergonomic keyboard?
I'm leaving in a week. Like, let me get to where I'm getting.
Hey,
and
we're just
then
caring
I'll
for
get
you,
that.
babe.
I understand that.
And you've
but-
probably been going ham
She definitely has
in
going
the
ham.
leaving.
She goes ham
But
like
Like,
this,
I know.
and she goes ham like this, and she goes ham like
It
this.
is actually like it's very common in perimenopausal.
So now can you drive?
Egypt had to get me dressed the last 2 days.
God.
Like, I couldn't even iron clothes, so I've got basics on.
Oh,
It's
I like your
been fun.
cardigan though. I do love that.
That is lovely.
It's nice.
It's nice. But also, look, your OnlyFans page is not gonna. It's gonna suffer if you don't get better. All right, back to Welcome to the Family. I love you. Who are we welcome to the family?
I don't know.
Oscar nominations were today, and Sinners.
Brilliant.
Rappity brap 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 has 16 nominations, man, the most ever.
It's
I
giving
love
Beyonce.
One film nomination.
It is giving Beyonce.
And on top of the fact, it's a horror. Because
Yes.
Oscars don't respect horrors or comedies historically.
Well, it's more than horror.
It's
but
always
yes.
about.
Yeah.
It's always about drama.
Correct.
The drama of it all. Those are the things that tend to get the best nominations. This is a horror.
Are we
It's-
going to say what they're
it's-
nominated for?
Can I?
Oh,
can
but
I-
there's a
can
lot.
I get my words out first?
Okay, we're taking long.
It's a horror. It's blackety blackety blah 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 blah. And it's called Sinners.
We're done.
Yes, I'm done.
I can talk about the nominations then.
But we're really, really freaking proud. What is Sinners about? Somebody tell me. Because I
Everyone
know.
knows. Talk about the nominations.
No,
Yeah.
let's give a little overview. Some people might not know.
Folks
Even if they haven't
know
watched
about
it, even if
Sinners.
they haven't watched it, they
It's
know.
been out for
Talk about the
time.
nominations.
All right.
They got
God
16 of them.
damn, They got
We've
16.
we've spoken about it here.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we have.
Don't always treat you know. All right.
I think the most important for me, so obviously there's always all of the background stuff the soundtrack and costume and all of that. That happens. And sometimes with a black film, you can get those Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really do want Ryan to get an Oscar.
Me too.
I really want
As
them.
best director.
I think
'cause
they
Ryan
did him
I
Coogler-
want them to get the
For
best
Black
director.
Panther, I think they fucked him over.
And this is the
So now's the time to make it up.
I feel like it's necessary.
Yeah.
If nothing else is awarded, I need him to get that.
Yeah. And not for only original screenplay. I want him to get
No,
best
director.
Best director.
That's what I
And
want
also,
to get.
if it gets best picture, that's even also phenomenal.
And
goes to
that
the
would
producers,
be,
though.
Yeah.
but I feel like, when you're just managing your expectations because
It's
the
a lot. It's a lot of
Oscars,
pressure.
and this is I would love it from 16 if they managed to get 6.
Mm-hmm.
But 6 of the other ones is not the same. I
No.
want if you're gonna get 6, I want
Behind
it
the
to be
scene,
the
the
big
craft
boy one.
awards.
I
Yeah, I
feel
don't want it to be
like-
the crafty. I
no.
want it. So if they only get 2
Mm.
of the big boy ones, that means something.
I'd be happy.
That's great.
So they
However,
are.
go on.
Go on.
I was going to say, no, are you going to do the list? And then
Well,
I'll
they've got
talk
the
about
best
my
picture, best
predictions?
original screenplay, best original score, best makeup and hairstyling, best production design, best sound, best film editing, best cinematography, best special effects, best casting. Also, best costume design, making Ruth E. Carter the most nominated black woman in Oscar history.
Has she ever won?
Yes, she won for Black Panther.
Okay.
I Lied to You as Best Original Song, and Wumi Masako, British lass, love her. The Homette, Best Supporting Actress. We've got Delroy Lindo, a transport of the UK, now American, Best Supporting Actor, and Michael B. Jordan, Best Leading Actor, and Ryan Coogler, Director.
So out of
Listen.
that, my predictions are, if I'm going the way that my head thinks, in that the Oscars, they will feel like you've been nominated. It's nice. We've acknowledged you.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
And we've given you 16, and that breaks the record in itself. You don't really need 16. If they're going to go down that route, I feel like they will give special effects, costume, potentially original screenplay. I would love them to get the big ones. Michael B. Jordan, if he could win, that would be amazing. But Timothée Chalamet is their golden boy, and they're going to give it to him. Whether you think he deserves it or not, they're going to give it to him. They have been pumping Timothée Chalamet up our asses for the last few years.
Yeah.
They're going to give him that Oscar.
However,
been a bit consistent 3 years.
Absolutely.
I mean, I've been delayed because I was away. I've got a lot of films to catch up on my little screening thing. But so far, across the board, I have heard amazing things about Timothée Chalamet in Marty Supreme.
He's a great actor.
No, I'm just saying in general, like, I'm just saying, so
Yeah.
I'm very up on it, I've been behind. So I do need to watch Marty Supreme, I need to watch Begonia, the best picture nominations are The Secret Agent, Begonia, Marty Supreme, Train Dreams, F1, Sinners, Frankenstein, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, Sentimental Value. Of those films, I've seen One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Frankenstein, Sinners, F1, and that's it. So I have a lot to catch up on. Of the ones I've seen, One Battle After Another is a great film, a bit controversial. I didn't get on board with the controversy. They were saying that it denigrates black women. I didn't really see that. I get where they're coming from, but I genuinely enjoyed the film. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. And Tiana Taylor, big up, she also got supporting actress nomination.
I feel like she's going to get that.
I think Tiana Taylor's going to win.
I don't think they're going to get the best picture.
I don't know if One Battle, I don't know. It could be an outside surprise. Hamnet is getting a lot of love. I watched it. I love Jessie Buckley. She's a lead actress in it.
Someone else said that to me today.
Jessie Buckley, I'm actually, at the white girls out there, I'm a fan of Jessie Buckley.
That's literally what someone else said.
She's a bad boy actress, and I love her. I'm not sure about Hamlet in itself, but it is a very Oscar film and people them film. F1, I'm not sure. It's a bit too commercial, I think, but I big up to Damson, Samson.
I don't think it's going to get it either.
I don't think we'll get it, but I'm just happy that my boys and my girls, God, I've got brain freeze on her name. No, not with me. Sarah Niles. Sorry, my bad.
Yes.
Sarah Niles, Samson KO, Damson Idris.
Yeah.
Yep. Big up you guys.
Sarah, we have to have her on the show.
Yeah, Sarah Niles is our babe, and Damson's obviously my babe, and also Samson's my babe. Love them.
Drop names.
Drop names, my babes. Drop names, I'll drop them, yes.
I'm looking forward to it, and I haven't looked forward to the Oscars in such a
I always
long
watch
time.
the Oscars.
And I also don't want to be hugely disappointed. So I'm managing my
That's why I'm
expectations
saying what
on
I'm
this.
saying.
I'm managing it. I do think though, and I get Timothée Chalamet. He's been doing well, but I just feel that Michael B. Jordan deserves this. Not just
he played
for this.
3 roles.
It's for that, but also his acting career. I just think he has been phenomenal for such a long time. From The Wire, he has been a really good actor, and it kind of dipped for a bit. And I feel like he's so talented. I think the Oscar would do something.
The thing
with Timothée Chalamet, right? I want them to Leo DiCaprio him.
Yeah, he needs
That's
a bit.
what I want. Because
A little bit longer.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just Leo DiCaprio.
I think, again, you never know where they're going to go, and there's always surprises at the Oscars. I also think Timothy could do with a bit more.
Yeah.
Do a little
a few
bit
more
more.
years.
Few more
Because
years.
you know you're going to get it.
But
innit?
I mean, I'm Team Black. So Sinners, I want it to sweep the board. We don't know where it's going to go. I would love for Michael B. Jordan to get it. I think he's got more roles in him. So if he didn't get it, I'm trying not to jinx because everyone's superstitious. If he didn't get it, I wouldn't be mad because I feel like he's got it in him to do it. I actually, out of everyone, the person I want to get is Delroy Lindo overall, because he's absolutely seen Stolen Sinners as much as everyone did an amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone in that cast, the casting should get it as well for
But
Sinners.
I'd like Wumi to get it.
I would like Women to get it because she's a sis.
But I feel like she stole the show.
She did also.
Every time
is
she
the
came,
one.
every
Yeah.
time she came on
Yes.
the screen, she stole the show.
No, she did steal the
Yeah.
show, but I think not even but. I don't want to say but. Wumi, and also because of she's a British lass,
Yeah.
and she's and she's actually
beautiful.
super talented.
So talented.
Every role she takes on,
Smashes.
she smashes it, and she is actually a rare. Nowadays, there's also fast talent, so they just award quick things and like you're decent. She's actually old school, brilliant
Yeah.
talent.
Yeah,
she's
yeah,
actually
yeah,
an
yeah,
actress. She's
yeah.
worthy of the title actress.
No,
when she's in a role,
phenomenal.
she bodies it.
Yeah.
So I want her to get it,
Me
sure.
too.
But I also think that Delroy Lindo has had a seasoned career.
Yes.
And he was robbed
Deserves
for
it,
the
right?
nomination for The Five Bloods because he killed it
Yes.
in The Five Bloods.
That is very true.
So that's why it's like, and I hate that because they always do the kind of, you should have got like
Yeah.
Denzel for getting it for Training Day when he should have got it for Malcolm X,
And I
Glory,
love,
and all
remember
that.
when Denzel was like, "Oh, it'd be funny if I get it for playing a slave,
Right.
and I didn't get it for."
Or and playing a gangster and criminal.
yeah,
That's what he got it
rather
for.
than put,
Malcolm X.
exactly.
So you know what I'm saying? So
But this
there's
is what they do.
Yeah.
This is what,
So that's why I'm like-
lowering my expectations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
exactly.
manage
Just
it.
manage it, like how it's gonna go. No, Delroy absolutely does.
Yeah.
deserve it.
He does.
Everyone
They-
on this film
because
deserves
that's
it.
what
I think in
Yeah.
his category as well,
Mm.
when it was being read out,
Who's
I
he
was
against?
like, he
He should get it.
performances, like even if okay, I get it's for this film particularly, but let's even just go on the last few projects that he's
Exactly.
done.
Yeah.
He deserves this award
Yeah.
Exactly.
compared to
Like
the other
Al
people with
Pacino.
him.
Al
Yeah.
Pacino got an Oscar, and he for the film that he did it for. That literally was no, we're going to give it to you because of your catalog.
Yes.
So like
And
he's up
sometimes it kind of
against.
has to be a bit like that.
He's up against, and I
Even
think
Leo
I've actually
DiCaprio, same
seen.
thing.
Let me get it. Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh.
I really would love it. I also want
Damn.
for me. I just don't know.
I'm so scared, and because I don't want to. I have to manage my expectations, like you said.
Yeah.
I'm almost feeling like I don't want to watch it.
I have to.
A bit,
I have to.
you know,
I'm
a bit
going
of
to
that.
watch
It
it.
No,
is
I'm
like
I'm going to watch it, but I feel
I
like
would
you know,
prefer
like,
to hear it.
me too.
afterwards.
Than to see
What-
it
yeah,
and
yeah.
be disappointed
I have-
and angry.
I do love watching
tradition.
that live thing though when it's actually on.
Yeah.
But them being involved in so many categories,
You have to
the
watch it. It's for the
disappointment
culture.
is what if other names
To
are
just
pulled
see
out.
them.
It's just like that's frustrating. Sometimes I feel like people need to think about Black people's mental health. Like sometimes just give us something. Some years, just be like, you know what? Let's just help.
just
out.
No,
love
we
that.
do, but
Sweetly bored.
we also don't want that. Personally, for me, so I also don't
No,
want tokenism. I'm talking
I
for me.
want folks to think about Black people's mental health, and every so often just be like, let's just give Black folks a win, and let's just let them have their time. Let's have the Oscars ours this year, please.
We
Because
have
the
that.
film is so deserving of every single nomination, though.
At least 10.
And there's some films that you're like,
It's got
yeah,
16
really?
at that,
But I
yeah.
feel like it would be the most amazing thing ever in the world of Trump and all his bullshit if it just won every fucking thing it's nominated for.
I'm just
It
going
will
for
never
10.
happen.
I'm going for 10.
It will
Just
never
give
happen.
going for
us
all
But
10.
the big boys, let the big boys win. Oh yeah, the other thing I think it might win is for music.
It has to.
It
It will,
definitely
but
needs
also,
to win
But the
for
reason
music.
why is the reason why.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it also, but Raphael Sadiq. 2026. Sorry, the winners are not the best supporting actor nominees are Delroy Lindo for Sinners, Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another, Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein, Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. I've seen every single one of those films. Delroy needs to win it. They are worthy opponents,
But it should be his, no?
but it should
And
be
Sean's
his.
already got an Oscar.
And
Yes.
I must say, he's in a very strong category.
Yeah.
Delroy for the win. However, who would I not be if he lost to? I think I wouldn't be mad if he lost to. No, I'll be mad. Delroy. For the win. Actually, looking at all these things,
It would be great if he could win it.
Delroy for the win
I
because
think he deserves.
Yeah,
he deserves it.
Truly, as it was being read out, I was like, no, this may
Man's-
be his.
yeah,
This
because he's
actually may be
listen,
his.
man's working on his
If he won it.
memoirs. It's give him his fucking flowers, yeah.
Yes,
Right?
I just feel like it should be done.
And the thing is about actors of that caliber who have such a great catalogue, I hate when they do the Angela Bassett.
Yeah, and that part,
And like
that
it's
honorary
great that
outside. They
you've
did it to
given her an
Spike Lee,
award, right?
they did it to Samuel L.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great when you do that, but I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Because their catalogue, the films that they have done, deserve to be nominated, to be winners.
Yeah.
Their roles in particular films, okay, fantastic. You're saying all the roles you've ever done, but I want them to have their moment.
In the
In
the moment.
In the moment.
I feel like he should get this one.
I feel like
do
he
the
should.
next welcome, or you what?
I just wanted to say one more thing. I just recently watched a thing with Angela Bassett when she was talking to Tina Turner about doing her role. Angela was robbed for what I've got
she
to do
was
with
so
it.
robbed.
Because that. So let's not do
So
that again
robbed.
this year. Anyway, go ahead. Next welcome to the
They
family.
want us to have those stories, don't they?
They do.
Right, so my next welcome to the family, and a big happy birthday as well, is IShowSpeed. Going
honestly.
doing
Clap,
the
clap, clap.
Africa tour and turning just 21.
21, you know.
21.
Just turned 21.
God, little baby.
Nephew!
He's
Just
only 21.
Only 21.
Bubba.
Bless his cotton socks.
It's
Wow.
phenomenal. And he also is the first black person to get 50 million
Million.
followers, subscribers on YouTube.
I love him.
Who's the white that's got that first? Who is there any?
Mr.
Oh,
Beast.
Mr. Beast.
It's the Beast. Okay.
Yeah.
Bless him.
But he is just phenomenal.
clean-hearted.
Such a big personality. I just rate him so highly for really showing the world. It's not even just Americans, showing the world what Africa is, because he has all eyes on him.
Yeah.
And him traveling around, meeting people, seeing all of the amazing sights, participating and showing folks all of the sides to Africa. I rate him so
And you
highly.
know what I loved as well? That's a good welcome. What I really loved about him, and no disrespect to, what's his name, the other streamer?
Kai Cenat.
Kai Cenat. When Kai Cenat goes places, I sometimes feel there's a bit of parody in what he's doing.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and it's like when he went to Jamaica and he got the flipping
The dreadlocks,
and stuff like
it
that.
was embarrassing.
Whereas Speed is going and he's really experiencing and embracing the culture and making sure that people can see that shit.
Yeah.
I've just hats off to him.
Listen, it just inadvertently he's doing, and that's been the fall. That's what I was saying when I was in Ghana, and big up Shaka Bars because he said he was part of organising the tour, or he's been supporting IShowSpeed in the tour and stuff like that. Just inadvertently, him probably innocently saying, "I'm just going to go and do a tour of Africa,"
Yeah.
but then not understanding the power of it, not understanding that what he's going to feel. The embracing that he got. And that was the big news story, that wherever he's touched down, before we get to the bullshit, wherever he's touched down in the sub-Saharan African countries, he's been welcomed. There's been nothing but love. And people were doing that kind of argument, oh, it's because he's a celebrity. No, it's because he's a black. Yes, there's a celebrity kind of worship, of course. But just generally, you're showing fun. You're just going around with a camera crew, just having fun and respecting what you're seeing
Because
and
some
embracing
people
the
don't even
people
know that the level of celebrity that he is.
Yeah, and
in
it's just
some of
like we just
places
love
that he
we love the turn up and the show up, and then just generally, black people in general, we are a welcoming people. African people are a welcoming people, and we see our person doing good, going to uplift and celebrate them, and that's the love that he's feeling, and even probably the shock and awe that he felt. Like I feel like I wish I was there watching him experience it in real time with him. Like everywhere he's gone, when he did the warrior chant and the initiation, became a warrior. When he was in where was he? And he saw the girl and he was like, "Oh my God, so can I marry you? What's the procedure?" He's just having young boy, black boy joy in his thing, in his homeland, his ancestral land, and then having all the fallout with some people have been laughing at it or not, but people that are actually viscerally crying and emotional, like we've been sold a lie. Just in this live stream, like people are saying, "Oh my God." There is someone. How do you not feel about that, by the way? The people that are like crying emotionally.
I think at this time, when there is so much diaspora wars,
Yeah.
it's important what he's done. And
Yeah.
the
Yes.
rhetoric that you go there and they're going to hate you and they're going to think they tell you you've got no culture and all of this kind of stuff, and you don't want to go there because it looks like this, and they live in huts and they've got flies on them and there's no culture in there, and all. Him going and showing the different parts of Africa and how diverse it is across the continent. Some people have not seen that. Some people don't have access to that. And what they see, they move from, well, that's AI. So him going, who's got so many followers, I believe it's definitely opened up the world to so many Black Americans.
Yeah. No, it really has. So the first video of the guy being like, I didn't know Africa was like that, I'm really crying. I did roll my eyes at first. I was like, oh, come on, flipping out the internet.
Google is free.
But also thought about it more deeply and how propaganda works. And in certain people's little spheres, he may not even be seeing anything from the African diaspora in any way, shape or form.
Yeah.
So he may still have flipping like all of the UNICEF or all of those images of Africa. So you're not thinking Ethiopia has one look, Nigeria has another look, Algeria looks like he may not actually have that worldview. So it was thinking about it is very important that a young person as well, like to your peers, you get to travel because a lot of people don't go and travel at all. I think he's doing the Lord's work. Like honestly, it's like it's really, really important what he's shown. And even I watched Ethiopia, and I've watched things in Ethiopia, but seeing it, he went on one of the tallest buildings and he's looking over. I was like, wow. I was like, wow. No, Ethiopia looks amazing. And I have friends that have been there and have said it's amazing. But when you see it, it's very different.
It's just resetting it, because even when you go on holiday, you don't think about all these different places. You just think of the typical Western places to go to. Maybe you might do a little safari, maybe do this. To even consider, like, actually, I'm going to go to Ethiopia this year. I might go and visit Kenya this year. I might go to Uganda. I might go to these other places that are not on the top commercial list to go to. And I do think it's like, it is that thing of people saying, okay, why are you so crying? Why couldn't you Google? There is a little bit of that. But what you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah,
and you can, it's so easy. And they do say about America specifically, similar to Africa, specifically, you can be famous in America and you can just be in your town, in your bubble. And that's it, you don't need to go anywhere. And the way that we are seeing America makes it so difficult to do anything, to even get a passport, to even want to travel internationally. If that doesn't happen, you can just be ignorant to it. And there's also that thing about shame and embarrassment and self-hate where you see the image of flies, you don't want to ever look at it again. You don't want to ever associate yourself. So you can protect yourself from feeling embarrassed and hurt. I'm not giving, and I don't want to give excuses, because definitely, people shouldn't be saying, oh, they have cars in Africa. Please don't be, like, I cannot excuse some things.
Yes,
but I get it.
Some of the ignorance,
like wild.
Yeah, like cars is a bit
like for fuck.
They have been sold. They have been sold the idea that you don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Even us as well. I'll speak as a Caribbean, right? Even Caribbeans in the 80s, we were sold the idea of what's there.
Yeah.
You lot live in mud huts, and that's all you've got. Now, I'm not going to think that you didn't have cars and stuff like that, but it wasn't sold to us like it's a beautiful
viable place
that you can go. That it is so similar to the Caribbean. And the reason why it's so similar to the Caribbean and what you have, your traditions, is because it's come from there. We weren't told that. It's about divide and conquer. And they're still trying to enforce that in America, in the diaspora over there. Yeah. They're trying to not make you think that you come from that shit. You know, why do you want to be from there? That's what they want you to believe. And if they make you feel like that over there is disgusting and you're much better off here being a worker bee, they're going to win, aren't they?
100%.
Yeah.
Big up IShowSpeed.
I mean, listen, when I went to America when I was 25, I remember the girl was telling me, oh, what do you mean you use pounds in England? That's a weight. So people know what they know.
Yeah, exactly. Weirdos. But big up IShowSpeed. I think it's great. And more
really
of it.
good.
Let people be open. Like, if that's the way to do it, that's the way to do it.
Agreed.
That's the way to do it. All right, time for the seriousness now.
Wait, before we do that, can we just acknowledge our goodies?
Okay, go ahead.
Our goodies.
What goodies?
We were talking about Africa. Let's talk about Ghana specifically.
Okay, I was in Ghana. But we were going to do...
That's going to be in our extra.
Oh, is it?
They've requested our full-on
breakdown
of what took place and our Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, okay. Anyway, can I just say thank you for my gifts?
Of course you can.
Yes.
Are you welcoming me to the family?
No, I'm not. And can I just say that because me and Nana are twinning. Oh
like they literally, so guys, I had a bag of rings because last time I went to Ghana, whatever, I bought a bunch of rings, but I didn't
share.
Yeah. But I wasn't.
You just bought them.
I just bought them for myself.
No, I wasn't with you when you bought your rings, but I was in Ghana at the same time.
And I didn't think. I didn't even think, because you know when you're buying jewelry for yourself, it wasn't a selfish thing. It was like I was just like, okay, I'm buying some jewelry for myself. They love them, and they've been on my neck nuts for can you give me some rings?
Because she's here like this all the time.
I was like with my rings. And I actually bought more because I bought my Tree of Life, had this one and this one. It was more. But I went to go and I was like, if I don't get these Gucci some rings, they're going to kill me.
Yes.
So I went to, there was 2 places. I went to, there was actually, okay, I don't want to go into too much detail, but there was a museum for W.E.D. Du Bois. I didn't know they've got a museum out there for him. So the American civil rights activist, is he a civil rights activist? Not a civil rights activist. He's an American activist. Anyway, I'll get the details. You know who he is. He's got a whole thing out there, and then they've got like a market there. And there was a jewelry guy from North Ghana. He had loads of jewelry, so I was picking rings, thinking of you two. And I went somewhere else and got some more. It's like, let me top it up. Went to the arts centre, and I said, yeah, let me get the rings and have you lot pick your rings. And that was
Tell the story about how we became twins again.
Yeah, because also Nana was here first, and I was like, okay, look what speaks to you, because I had in mind something that would speak. I think what you picked made sense to me. I had a little bit in mind of what Nana would want, so I said pick your rings, and she did, and then I said pick your rings, and it happened to be 2 beauty symbols of beauty, the comb.
Look, we picked the
And
same
they both
thing.
picked the same thing in different styles.
Twinning.
And I looked at that one as well. I went between the 2, but I liked the
But I
bulky
think Farah
one.
suits the
And
thinner
you're
one.
not really a bulky
Look,
one.
no,
innit?
I'm not.
Yeah, you're not
look
a
at the
bulky
rings
one.
that I have.
Yes.
Yeah,
So, like,
that's the whole thing.
It
It's
makes
like you
so
picked
much sense.
the ones that
rings
fit
that
you.
And
I
that's what I
followed.
thought about Farah,
Yeah.
because I thought Farah, like with the thinner ones, and I actually thought Nana would go for chunky, bulky, but not, there's something. So yeah, I felt you
No,
guys.
there's another one in there, but I
Sweet.
do have
something
a
like
similar one already. So I was like, I don't need 2 of those.
Love it.
that. So I got some new ones as well. Got one at home.
I like that one. I want that one on this finger.
The Tree
there.
of Life?
No, that there.
This one?
No, the one where you're pointing.
this
The
one.
finger you're using to point.
This one.
The
Oh,
finger
this
you're
one, sorry.
using to point.
Oh, sorry.
Can I try that on?
Okay.
I like this one. It's speaking to me every time you're waving your hands.
Okay. I feel like this is too much of the extra content.
It
Let's
doesn't
go.
matter. We'll get to it. Oh my god.
All right, so enemy
Go.
of progress.
All right,
Enemy
guys.
progress.
Enemy.
Let's
Listen.
get through our enemies.
Okay, let's go. Give it back.
We may as well just enter into it because we were here in America. Trump. I don't even know where to begin with Trump.
Like,
'Cause
literally.
he's done so much. It's every
Yeah.
single day we are faced with Trump. But for me, the biggest affront that Trump has done has to actually do with, I don't know if you guys have seen this. The guy is called Sasha, and it's an interview that came out. He is an American veteran, and he talks about being abused by Trump.
Oh.
No.
It's it's such a big story that is like, you know, when mainstream aren't gonna cover it, but a journalist, accredited journalist, has done hours of interviews with this man, and he documents it so well, and also then says that he injured Trump, which has caused his incontinence, and that's
So
out there.
Trump's incontinent.
That has been out there from The Apprentice. Like, people that
I
worked
wouldn't know
on
that.
The Apprentice are like, Trump is incontinent.
Wow.
And he says he did it as well. It's like one of those
So
stories.
who is
that's just
Sasha? What did
there.
he do? What was he?
He's a veteran. For the last maybe 3 years, he has come out and has spoken about the abuse that he suffered as a teenager at the hands of his dad, Epstein, and Trump. And
Oh,
he documents
SA.
it, yes, so well. Just anybody out there, you just type in Sasha Trump, it will come up. You will go to the journalist's website. She's got all, and she's done it raw. Her talking to him, it's all there. It's like maybe 6 hours.
I've not seen this
Me neither.
anywhere.
It's the
You
first
wouldn't
I've
in
heard
Ghana,
about it.
but
I was in London. It's UK. I mean,
it's
Western.
been like circulating online. Loads of different content creators trying to get more people to go
Pick it
and
up.
listen to it as well. But yeah, he knows what he's doing with all of the distractions
Yes.
with Greenland and everything else. Even just the Epstein files. See how nobody's really talking about it. because
Yes,
he
He's
just-
meant to
Wild.
release the retracted.
Yeah, the unredacted.
Unredacted
ones.
versions.
Yeah.
Like,
He's meant to do
literally,
that.
as the year turned, I literally had anxiety. And I don't normally get anxiety about news and other stuff that I'll get into. But I, for a second, was like, I can't look at anything. It felt really tense, really stressful. I was like, where's the world heading? And I'm just like, what are we doing here? What is happening? Why is this man not under a jail or 6 foot under? I'm just like, what is happening? And I felt really, I've calmed down now, but I felt really anxious. And that's not me. I don't let this shit affect me in that way. But I was really uncomfortable at the beginning of the year. At the turn of the new year, I was like, I don't feel good at all. This man needs to go by any means necessary. Get him out, because he's fucking insane.
All over the world.
He is running America like
Into
he
the
ran
ground.
but he's running it like a business.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't actually care about the American people. He spouts lies continuously. He was on platforms talking about they've got the lowest crime in ever, and it's all because of him. He's so egotistical as well. He was saying that pharmaceuticals are down by, listen to his maths.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
down
yeah,
by
yeah.
80%, depending on how you calculate it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
he just
it could be
talks
as much
shit.
as 800 or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, he's talking shit.
Sorry, Trump.
It's
He's
like, that
there.
isn't even how
Right,
numbers
it's not
work.
how numbers work, bruv, and that's why you went bankrupt multiple times.
Yeah.
He's at Davos talking about he's not even supposed to be saying these things there. He's talking about how Somalia isn't a real country, how he's surprised that they were able to rob them because they're not very high IQ.
No, he said he's surprised they do have high. He thought they didn't have high IQ, but now they do.
They've got a higher IQ than
He expected.
He expected. It's
Imagine saying
it's
shit like
almost embarrassing, but it's because he thinks that he can do what he wants.
At the moment,
It's not even
can.
that he thinks that he can do what he wants. He says that who's going to stop us?
Yeah, no one
He's
is at the
done
moment.
this board of peace, and they've announced it in the same place. And the people that are on the board of peace are far from
warmongers.
peaceful. They're all warmongers. You have to pay $1 billion to enter it. The plans that they've got for Gaza, and they're saying, look at the amazing things that we're going to do.
New Gaza.
Or New Gaza, look at the Riviera and all this kind of shit. That's people's land. So you're just going to rebuild on people's fucking
Talking
land.
over their heads.
Who told you that they want to be involved? There were no
about to
Palestinians
say.
on the board of peace whatsoever. Fucking Israel is still bombing them, and Netanyahu is on the board of peace.
Imagine.
Imagine.
As is Putin.
As is
so
Putin.
the reason why you want Greenland, but you've invited him to your board of peace.
Who was it that said
Make
they
it make
rejected it?
sense.
What country rejected the
So
board
I
of
can
peace?
tell you who rejected it.
Yeah.
Spain.
Yeah.
Italy, I think, rejected it.
Yeah.
Hold on, because I was looking at this earlier. But not very many.
No, of
Not
course
very many
not.
countries rejected it at all. And it's just absolutely disgusting. And I just feel like we're living in some sort of twilight zone because we're watching them do colonization. They're
Everywhere.
divvying up the land of Palestine like they did in the 1800s.
Yeah.
They're divvying up the land of Palestine like they sat down and divvied up Africa.
Yeah.
When they said, okay, no, Belgium, we're going to take this.
Yeah,
France, you can take that. It's no fucking different. And they're just expecting us to act like it's normal.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. Trump's going in to Venezuela in the middle of the night, clapping the president, killing 80 people. No one's talking about these 80 people that he killed. Killing 80 people and saying it's because the war on drugs.
But
You're
then
not
also
allowed to
talking about
do
the
that.
oil, openly, brazenly saying we want their oil and we're going to distribute it how we want to
our
distribute it.
opinion
Imagine
is
selling it
ours.
off to Exxon, to whoever. You're selling it off
He
anyhow.
said it's ours. We
said
are
it's our
controlling
oil.
it.
It's
Yeah,
ours.
He
that's our
said
oil.
it's our oil. They
Like,
took it
what
from
the
us.
fuck is happening?
And then the new thing that they keep saying is, it's our hemisphere. That's the new thing.
He's a wild one.
Well, it's all about us not understanding what truth is. And definitely coming in hot on the 3rd of January and going after and getting the Venezuelan president, again, took everything away from Epstein.
Yeah.
And when they were supposed to send out all of the redacted stuff.
Yeah.
So then we're like, how can you do this? So we've turned from what's taking place to another violation.
Yeah.
And then once that started dying down, you see how then they had to pull out Greenland.
Yeah.
It's always we're
distraction.
trying to run away from you. The world is being run by a paedophile. Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as that's died down, the Greenland thing, because he's gone to this summit and everyone's,
Yeah.
Europe have finally grown some balls because they're like, you cannot do that to a country that's not yours. Oh, really? He can't. But they're growing some balls and trying to talk about it. He's now like, oh, actually, no, that's not what I want to do. Let's roll out the board of peace.
Yeah.
It's distraction
100%.
after distraction
Yeah,
after
yeah.
distraction.
For
And
people
then-
to chase that tail
Absolutely.
and be like, what's that truth? In the same way, after the ICE killed the lady
Renee
in,
Good.
yes, in
Yes.
Minnesota, again, who came along straight away? Trump.
Exactly.
She deserved it. She is an
And
agitator.
then,
And
and
then
now on the
against
flip
truth.
side,
And then
because
now-
he
yeah.
found out that her dad was a Trump supporter, he's like, oh,
I hope he still likes
I hope
me.
he still likes me. Like, are you
I hope
in-
he
But
still
it's
likes me.
insane?
It's turning people insane.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah,
then
yeah.
you don't. The fact that there were folks really even being like, I need to see it from all the angles, and all the angles are shown, and you still have people arguing that, well, ICE are supposed to be doing their jobs, so why was
It's
she
so
there?
But the thing
bizarre.
is,
And
well,
JD Vance
against truth.
coming out, JD Vance
Go
and
on.
Kristi Noem, right? Is that her name?
Ah,
Yeah.
the woman with the big hat.
Ah,
Yeah.
the two of them,
Crazy.
just straight out the gate. Where is actual efficiency?
but now-
Where is the code of conduct? Where are rules and regulations? Guys, you don't, as officials, come out. Even everyone, it forced everyone to break protocol, because you don't break with protocol and convention and say, this is what happened. There has been no investigation. There's been no due diligence. There's been nothing. Officials, government officials at the top of their game are saying, this is what happened. No allegedly, no this. This woman was a terrorist, a domestic
Yeah.
terrorist. She's this, she's that. Guys, you have nothing. But we have the video evidence, and now everyone's coming out and saying, this
What
girl
you are
was
seeing,
murdered.
they're telling you what you are seeing with
Oh.
your eyes no longer matters.
No
That's what we
matter.
say. But the thing is, as well, what's happened is in the last few weeks, couple of weeks, they have said, a number of doctors have come out and said
Yes.
that the guy that shot her, Jonathan Ross, unfortunate for Jonathan Ross, our Jonathan Ross,
Yeah.
the guy that shot her has internal injuries.
That lie.
They've come out and they're standing on their fucking lie and saying he has internal
From
injuries.
what?
From what?
From the air.
Basically, from the air.
From the air.
But in the same way that, remember, he said he's lucky to be alive.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
lucky, the car dragged him like 100 feet.
Where?
Where?
Do you know what happened? The car, when she was lost her life, lost control. That's the only
Yeah,
time
that's why
it
the car
accelerated.
accelerated.
That's the only time.
It's
Jesus.
these are the things where it's like, okay, I remember watching those dystopian shows like
Yeah.
10 years ago
Yeah.
and waking up almost every day now and being like, wow, we are living in it.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we
Well,
are.
even if you just think of The Handmaid's Tale
Yeah.
and folks that were in what is America in
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
were trying to get to Canada.
Gilead,
The
yeah.
vast difference between America and Canada,
Yeah.
and that you probably will get Americans trying to escape America
Yeah.
and go into Canada.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Either
They're probably
way,
doing it
he
now.
wants a civil war. He said that from when he came in.
Yeah.
He wants you guys to go to war.
For
I don't know
every-
why he thought that Europe was going to be like, okay, we're going to back down on Greenland or something. I don't know what. It's just, I guess he's just trying.
No, the
he's
arrogance is
trying.
delusion, and it's like he's just throwing anything up in the air
No, but also
and seeing what
when you look
sticks.
deeper, there's someone who is a Trump supporter and who has funded Trump that has investments in Greenland, who was in his ear from his previous presidency about Greenland and the fact that he should, because Donald Trump made this joke. Everyone thought at the time about taking Greenland then. It's,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, he did.
So this has been something that he has been trying to test the waters on.
Yeah.
But because Europeans don't want to be colonized, you colonize anybody else. Don't colonize
Don't colonize
us. Don't
us.
fuck with
Don't-
our
yeah,
country.
yeah.
Oh, it's atrocious that Russia are going into flipping Ukraine.
Ukraine.
But it doesn't matter about Israel doing whatever they're doing in Palestine and in Sudan and
Hold
in
on.
Congo and all of these fucking
Hold
places.
on. Can we talk
Go
about the idiot chick that passed over a Nobel Peace Prize?
Oh, that
to give,
idiot you.
Yo, you're begging, you're bribing to try and get your position. It's not going to happen like that. Like,
They made a
why are you
statement, though, didn't they?
undermining the Nobel Peace Prize, as prestigious as it's been lauded?
Yeah.
I'm not really always taking notice of it in the depth of
it's a
it.
little bit
But
weird.
overall,
It's dodgy.
it's dodgy. But
And it's been
overall,
dodgy from its
you
inception.
hear about that you won the Nobel Peace Prize, blah blah blah. Usually,
Yeah.
the person that at least has enough credentials to be like, makes sense.
Do you know the
You're
last person that
handing
did that?
over your Nobel Peace Prize like it's a fucking sweetie.
The last person that did that handed over or tried to give their Nobel Peace Prize to someone, gave it to a Nazi. Do you know?
Do you
that?
understand that? Look at history. Look at history.
And
What's the name of
Donald Trump
Shadow?
is
What's the name of
there
Shadow?
taking it
Yes.
and fucking smiling like a child. Then he
But he
proceeds to
wanted
write
it
a letter
so
to the
much.
president of Norway
And
saying,
saying,
because
"You
you didn't
didn't.
give me the Nobel Peace Prize, I'm going to take
Your
Greenland
country."
and no, not your country. I'm going to take Greenland.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, yeah.
Because that
my
was
bad.
the dumbest thing as well. It's not even the same fucking country.
It's so
I'm going to take Greenland. He's
embarrassing.
dickhead.
It's like, I think he thought, well, people are saying that he has dementia allegedly.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's mad.
And he's on his way
Excellent.
out. But you're saying Iceland.
4 times.
He thinks it's all the same. So
Yeah.
he was really thinking Norway is Denmark.
Mhm.
Yes.
It's the same shit. I'm taking
Yes.
your shit from you. And it's like, okay, all right, yeah, they're all Nordic, but it's not the same
not the same
place.
It's not the same place.
These are all different places. No, the guy is going crazy.
He's got to
But
go.
that
Crazy.
woman absolutely is like, obviously, Venezuela is going to be won by America.
Well, he
And
put on.
I'm going to take over.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, have you not seen what America does?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
actually do that shit anymore.
No.
They will just ruin your country.
Yes.
Take your
Take
resources,
all the resources.
and
Right.
you guys will have to sort it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
You
he's
know, we
put
left this
himself
shit.
down as acting president of Venezuela.
Imagine, and you haven't.
That's what he's done.
Hello. Because what's going on in your own country?
What's going on?
Healthcare.
But-
He's trying to pretend that he's reducing the what do you call it? Medication.
Yeah,
all
but
that
that's why
stuff.
he talks about pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Are down. But listen to this. Then he tried to bribe the Greenlandic people and said to them, oh, you know, for everyone that lets us do this shit, we'll give you £100,000.
And did you see?
And they're like, hold on a minute. We get free healthcare.
Yeah.
We get free education. We don't want your. We're not
no
really
one,
like
no
the
one owns land. Like you can have a permit and you can build your house.
What's that
and you can own
MP?
the house,
That
but you don't
Greenlandic
own the land.
ex-MP, former MP. She broke it down, and she's been going viral
yeah,
as well.
yeah.
She was.
And she was like, "We don't want your Kim Kardashian bullshit.
Yeah, she was
We don't want your.
brilliant.
We get
She's
free. She
brilliant.
was like, okay.
It was the most perfect breakdown.
Yeah,
Also, I didn't
nicely.
even know their racial makeup.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
And when she was like,
We're
"This
not-
isn't even a white country."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
We're not
the-
white.
The
She's like,
people
As you
that
can
are
see.
here are
Exactly.
all various different ethnicities.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Inuit,
we
yeah.
absolutely do not
Don't
want to
need
be
it. Don't
need
a
your
part
shit.
of your society.
No.
And we don't view land, life like you do. And this is the thing where more people need to understand that
Yeah.
the Western ideology isn't actually, it's such a
It's not
minority.
global.
Yes, it is.
It's not
It's
global.
a minority
Yeah.
viewpoint. Most people are not all capitalists. They're just
Mhm.
not. And it's like thinking, oh, we can give you 100K. It's like, what the hell do we need that
They
for?
don't want it. They don't need it.
Donald Trump, you are the biggest enemy of progress of 2026.
I need him to be impeached immediately.
And then the thing is, we don't even know who's going to do it. So everyone who's enabling him, you're also enemies of progress. Everyone who's not saying no to
Al
him,
Green
enemies.
is.
And what's happening with the fucking UN?
No, you know the guy Al Green.
The singer.
The singer.
No.
I was about to say, don't do this.
The
Don't do this.
the actual politician. I'm going to put his picture up so other
Yeah.
people can know who Al Green is. He is a politician. He did a long run in the Senate. Is he a senator or a governor? But he did a whole thing of, he said, he's a Democrat. He said, I don't care if my party is behind me.
Yeah.
I
100%.
am
need to go on
putting
him.
forward with lawyers a case for him to be impeached. And he
Yes,
was like, I will
and-
put it forward.
What's the
So
Minnesota?
I'm hoping it takes place.
was the Minnesota
California.
mayor the one that was like, fuck, get
California.
Was it California?
Is that the white guy?
Not Newsom, not Gavin Newsom.
Oh, not him. I don't know.
The guy from Minnesota, the mayor from Minnesota.
Oh, yeah,
was like,
him.
get
He
the
said, this
fuck
is bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He set off, but it's like, he's a catalyst. And I kind of like, I rate you because you were the first original. Now everyone else is starting to do, fuck you, Trump. It's like
Yeah, they
all
are.
freaking
A lot
clickbait,
more of them are
jumping
talking,
on,
but, you know,
more,
but
yeah.
only when he started his Greenland shit.
Yeah.
When he started saying that, and they thought, okay, well, you're doing a little bit too much now, bruv.
It's gone.
Big up the
like,
mayor of
you're fucking
Chicago. I
with
love
NATO.
that black man. He's great.
Like, you know, that's when they started opening their mouths a bit more.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
More needs to happen, but he does need to be impeached. It's
He needs to
needs
get
to be
out.
impeached.
He needs to get out.
crazy.
It's absolutely ridiculous.
He needs to get out.
has no care at all for law, international or otherwise. He doesn't give a shit. Everything he's doing is illegal. They arrested, ICE arrested, sorry, they imprisoned, I think it was up to 4 Native American, Indigenous Americans.
Yes.
Why are you
Like,
holding them?
get out.
Wait, where must they go?
Like, where are they going? Back to their country. Back to down the road.
Like, where are they going?
Back down the road.
They're
Absolutely
indigenous,
crazy.
and they had all their paperwork and everything. Where the hell are they going?
And did you
No,
see
how
today?
dare
I
you?
think today I saw that they've iced a 4-year-old boy.
Yeah.
A 4-year boy,
Like,
two 15-year-olds.
come on, man.
No,
It's enough,
but
it's enough, it's
because
enough.
they do want, as Tim was saying to everybody, like, don't just document it, and we will legally handle it. But basically, he does. He wants to have the army there.
Yeah,
he
he
wants
does.
a civil war
Because the states that he's doing it in as well are states that are not Trump states.
Yeah.
Also, the Somali fraud that they had going on there, trying to take down the Somalis. The ringleader,
The white woman.
apparently, is a white
Indeed.
woman.
Indeed.
Amy Bok
Yeah,
is the
indeed.
mastermind of the Minnesota's biggest fraud scheme, not the Somali community. Maybe there were Somalis involved. We're not going to
Oh
we're not
my
going to whatever.
God.
It's pathetic.
However, in overall, Amy Bok is her name, and she's as Caucasian as they come, bruv.
What world are we living in?
We're living in the
I
twilight zone,
actually
mirror,
just
black
don't
mirror.
know what's happening.
All right,
It's
next
crazy.
enemy of progress is the Moroccans.
Huh?
Football
Thanks.
Moroccans.
Specify.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's been all sorts because Senegal, big up, welcome to the family. Senegal, they won the
Yeah.
African Cup of Nations. Yeah,
It was a crazy game.
It was a crazy game.
So why are Moroccans in the bin? The footballers? What, like, why
Well,
are
not
they in
the whole thing, because basically there was a lot of shenanigans and foul play and non-sportsmanship behavior.
Mhm.
Because we've long had the divide between the North Africans versus the Sub-Saharan Africans. I don't even like the word sub being in it. The Saharan Africans, whatever it is. I don't like the sub
The
bit.
more southern.
The bit under the bit that's not North. Yeah, the South Southern Saharan, whatever. Take the word sub from it as of today.
Remove sub. I don't
Sub.
like that.
I don't like it. I don't like that. You understand? I don't like it. It's ours, our continent. Anyway, the game was the game with the game. All sorts of shenanigans were going on. You had Moroccans taking towels from people, and they were doing it to the Niger, whatever the case is. Senegal came down to the team, came down to the wire. Apparently let me get to my notes. Let me just start acting like I know everything. So basically, the African Cup of Nations final between Senegal and host Morocco descended into chaos after controversial refereeing decisions, player protests, fan disturbance, and disastrous missed penalties. Senegal eventually won 1-0 in extra time, but the match is being remembered for more disorder than football. So it was in Rabat. Senegal had a late goal ruled out before Morocco were awarded a soft VAR penalty. Then Senegal players
missed it.
Morocco missed. Well, yes, Senegalese goalkeeper saved that shit, blocked that shit. Everybody protested. I think Moroccans protested. Or no. Senegalese fans and everyone protested the penalty decision, right?
Yeah,
or something
and they
like
walked
that.
off.
Yeah.
And they walked off. Then their team captain, Sadio Mane, said, okay, guys, let's come back. Let's just do the thing.
Like after 20 minutes or something
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
So it's like,
we're
do you know
going to
what?
finish it.
We're going to finish the game.
Fans rushed the pitch. They cleared it. They was like, you know what? Let's complete the game
Let's do this
anyway.
thing. Let's do it. And then the ancestors gathered together and said, you will win the game. So then took the penalty, bang, bang, it went in. The extra time, score, and they went
Penalty missed. Extra time, they scored. Literally, it was like 20 seconds to go. Everybody had thought, this is long, it's ended. It's in Morocco anyway.
Yeah.
It's like it's probably being rigged. An African team isn't going to win.
Senegal
but
won
they did win.
an extra time through a long range strike from Pape
That's what
Gueye.
you just said.
But,
You said an African team isn't going to win.
but this is
the contention.
This is the contention.
I
This is the
know,
contention.
but and I
Because-
hear you, and
Yeah.
I've been to these places.
It's like it's
Contention.
realistically, I think that is the enemy of it.
Yeah.
We saw lots of demonstrations from in Morocco and Moroccan officials and teams that they are not very African, and they were acting like the Africans, the
Were
black Africans,
Yeah.
immigrants.
and shouldn't be there, or they are lesser than, and that's an issue with like
It is.
North Africa.
It's always been a thing because
the rest.
again, it's a colorism thing. It's a thing.
Are they Africans? Are they
Are they not?
Arabs? Or are
Yeah.
they Middle Eastern?
Yeah.
That is the and
Well, yeah.
what can you do other than you're on the landmass of Africa,
Mm.
But you're separate.
I think that's the problem,
And then
that for me is why they're
Post game, I'm just trying to get the name of it all. Post game, there was some unsportsmanlike behaviour when journalists walked out of the post game conversation. How Moroccan journalists walked out when Senegalese coach came out to do his post-match breakdown. You lot walked
Was that
out.
the one that came out with his kid?
Yeah, he came out with his
Yeah,
kid.
That was
Yeah,
disgusting.
And you lot
and they were
walked
like,
out.
no,
That
we're
was
not listening.
disgusting.
His name is Pape Buenasiao, who was jeered and all of that stuff.
Whilst with his daughter.
Whilst with your child, because you look, what world? I'm gonna say it's only football. We
Yeah.
know how important it is in the politics and the schematics and the thing. I definitely like Senegal won, yeah, blah, blah, and it's important for the status of things, but it's only a game. Why are you taking it so fucking personal where you're going to be racist, you're going to be disrespectful? It's a post-game match. People lose. It is what it is. So you're going to walk out? What is going? And I think it's a Trumpism. Everyone's getting Trump in their veins. It's like they're all like, we don't care about protocol. We don't care about sportsmanship.
Yeah,
We're just
there
going
are-
to
the
act
rules are
fucking
no
free.
rules.
Arsehole.
Yeah.
We're just going to be dickheads because we've been enabled. Everything's been enabled by, I'm going to calm down. But yeah, it was just dirty behaviour. And I think Nigeria experienced it, the kind of shenanigans on the pitch, people taking their towels and like petty, trampy behaviour, monkey noises, bananas, so basic. If you're going to be racist, do something more. Bananas, are we there still in like fucking 2026? We're still doing bananas and monkey noises. Are you
It's
okay?
the same shit.
It's
the same
bullshit.
shit.
And like
They're really
IShowSpeed getting the same, going to Algeria and
Yeah.
getting treated like shit. Going to Morocco, getting treated like shit. In the Saharan African countries, he's welcomed. The minute it gets a little bit lighter and brighter, you start getting treated like shit. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Enemies, full blown. I'm not going to Morocco.
I've been to Morocco.
I have.
A few
I haven't
times.
been, but I'm not going to go now.
I've been to Morocco a few times, and I will say that like not all the people are like that,
Of course not.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
When I went to Tunisia, I did have the experience of people being like, "No, but we're not African."
Yeah.
Like I actually met people, and they would say that, "No, you're like Nigerians. Like we're different." So there is a definite divide.
See, I experienced
in
that,
that.
in Morocco, and I only passed through Tunisia and passed through Libya.
Mm-hmm.
But how they treated everybody that was African in the airport, same shit. But Morocco, it was very much like, unless you are with the indigenous community, and our guide was from the proper Moroccan people that were there, not necessarily they've come from Spain or they consider themselves Arabs. They have their own indigenous people. Everybody else was a bit racist, like standardly, like you. And I was there with white people, so it was a bit like I could be like a seller as well, like like when you're in Spain and you see like the African sellers that are around. It was a bit like that, like you're not a tourist, so they're not particularly treating me like a tourist. And then you see, oh, this is how you treat Black Africans, and you see them there as well. I can only imagine it's got worse since the Arab Spring. What they say with the sheer amount of Black folks that are there that are slaves now. It's a different world. Yeah, they're in the bin.
I just wanted to say, continue with sports just quickly. Another enemy of progress. Naomi Osaka was in a tennis match, Australian Open, versus Christia, someone. Basically, Christia acted like a Karen because she said Naomi's come-ons and grunts and encouragement for herself disturbed her, so she was unsportsmanlike.
Oh, that old chestnut.
When she lost, yeah. So the same thing they did to
We've
Serena.
heard that before, haven't we?
Yeah,
we
we've heard it
have
before.
that.
So many
About
times.
Serena.
Yeah. About
It's like,
Serena.
leave, like, she won. You lost. It is what it is. She was complaining, but thankfully the umpire wasn't a biased one and said it was during Naomi's time, you weren't serving. Her saying, come on, let's go, pumping herself up is nothing to do with you. You lost. Bitch, you lost. It is what it is. That's what I just wanted to throw in there.
There's always
that's
one.
it. So, and Nicki Minaj, leave Don Lemon alone because you're a dick. And that's it.
Nicki.
MAGA.
Minaj, why
How can you
still
go
talking?
MAGA?
Aren't they trying to deport you?
Honestly,
That's why she's currying favour, innit? It's actually
it's
terrible.
like
She's
basically bait.
so
You've gone so
disappointing.
far down the hill of disgusting. And then Ruby Rose said that when she was on tour with Nicki, it was like she had to fire someone every night. All the rumours are coming out, Nicki. You're just losing a terrible battle with, I don't know, your legacy. That's
Sad,
it.
How sad.
So guys, that has been our show.
Yes, we covered everything.
We covered everything. Well, I mean, there's more. There's so many enemies out there, but we've welcomed a lot to the family. So guys, keep safe and enemy free. Lots of love, hugs, and fun from your favourite
Fun.
Aunties.
aunties.